Gather round, adventurers bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you.
Didn't we?
NPC selling them.
I
Did we
do
s-
not know these things. Okay, now we're live.
Didn't we sell the paintings?
We did, but I think we were waiting on money to come through, possibly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
oh,
he
oh,
said it
okay,
wasn't
okay.
going to be right away because, it's going to take him a little bit to sell those.
Okay.
Okay. Wonderful. Great.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. We're good to go.
Anything else?
1, 2, 3, go.
Welcome, viewer of the future. Tonight, we take you on a journey. A strange journey. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. A journey so strange that unfortunately, Brad and Janet had found the help that their plight required. Or had they? No, I don't know. Anyway.
Or had they?
Or had they? It seems that fortune had smiled upon Brad and Janet, who had found the assistance their plight required. Or had they? Alright, so, yeah. Whenever you're ready, Joe.
It's just a jump to the left.
Are we on or
Step
you
to
got
the right.
an intro?
No, I did the
What?
intro. I did all that. Well, you mean the vocal intro?
Oh, that was the intro.
You missed it. I was so swift and subtle.
Yeah.
He did his best, John Luke
Wait,
Picard.
hold on. Do you smell that? Yeah, it's distinctly the smell of bullshit. Sure, I smell it.
I think he was channeling
we're-
John Luke Picard yesterday
John
morning.
God.
So we're
All right. So we left off. You guys just defeated the bandits in the cave, went back to the Dre for a long rest. Is that correct?
As far as I remember.
yes.
And you were, what, 2 days out of town? Does that sound right?
Yep.
Yes?
Okay.
And we've
Hey,
got
I don't know.
Elric's dead body with us. I cast General Repose on.
Okay. So you take your long rest, you cast your general repose, and you continue on to the lumber camp. You get to the lumber camp, make the payment, no big deal. You go back to the city. Having taken care of the bandits, you find it rather uneventful. However, Rich, Lodge does notice a nice buck on your way back through. If you'd like to take a shot at it.
Sure.
I mean, let's get some dice rolling right off the jump.
What did he notice?
A buck.
Oh, a buck, yeah.
Oh, look
for
at
hunting.
that. Roll some damage. That's a hit. Oh.
Probably. I was gonna say, dread ambusher. So I roll what, an extra D8 on that.
The arrow catches the deer right in his friggin' heart, drops it. Bam. I mean, it doesn't even take a step. It just goes down. Boop.
It's
Go
best.
over.
It's best to. That's a good hunter. Best to kill with no pain. So.
Okay. So you field dress it, you bring it back to town.
Mhm.
I don't know. You can make a survival check to preserve it. We'll give it a DC of 13, just to make it potentially difficult for you. But fuck, dude.
Yep.
All right. So you're pretty sure it'll be all right. You ain't really got everything you need. You're no salt. So you had to like use dirt
Mhm.
with that or something. I don't know. Whatever.
I could richly gentle repose it.
You could. All right. You want to do that?
That would be fine if you want to do that. Anything to keep it from going off.
Keep it a little fresh.
It'll stay fresh and
Can you do that after it's processed, or do you got to do it before it's processed?
Well, I mean, if we're
Because I'm willing
being
to say that
being
survival
technical?
check was enough to say that, hey, man, I don't have what I need to preserve this. I didn't think about that. And then he could have been like, well, I could just general repose it. So without having it been butchered, the survival check would have been like, do I have what
I think it would be technically any time like after, because
right.
it says you touch a corpse or other remains. So
other remains? Okay.
it
Yeah, I
would
don't
seem
care
like
either
it would
way.
fall into the realm of other remains at least.
So obviously I couldn't butcher it, but I could do the old, let the blood drain out and all the real basic stuff that you
And
want.
in the meantime, he's got some time to ritually cast that. You guys hang out, travel back to town. You don't have any problem.
Socks gets some flowers to stick around Alric so that to help it not smell so bad.
I'll spray him with some lavender perfume.
Every time someone
Hold on.
Yeah, that's it. That's what you would do.
You guys realize right now was the perfect opportunity to bathe him.
And spray him with some lavender perfume. I got some lavender
Right,
perfume.
He's not alive. We
There's
clean
water
him up.
right here, bro. Look at
Yeah,
right next
yeah,
to
yeah.
the dragon.
else say
Yeah.
you're gonna
Go
bathe
river.
Wash him
Ulrich,
up.
and
Yeah.
Ulrich way up in the Celestine halls sneezes. He's like,
I think Socks would do that.
I think so.
Yeah.
Are we in agreement then? Socks. Give
Maybe
him a
even
bath?
put some clay clothes on him.
All right, I like it. All right, perfect. Great.
Throw his dirty ones away and burn them.
Right. So what would be funny is if they gave him a bath, his hair was a different color and his beard was a different color.
it's not actually brown.
Oh my goodness, he's blonde.
It's white.
It's white or blonde, right?
Who knew it was only brown all this time because of dirt? That's funny.
Oh, all right. So, yeah, you get back to Waterdeep, return to Troll Skull Alley. Hero disappears to go speak to the people with the wizard, his wizardly duties in Waterdeep. He's got to go sign up and all that. There was a letter for him when you got back. You return, give the bill of sale to the carpenter. The carpenter's, give me a day or two, I'll start getting the furniture over to you. Going to hire a couple guys, Yeah. Go back to the inn. All right. And Kiro has fixed a few things around, so there's like a few chairs to sit in and stuff, and a table, and you can kind of just hang out in the tavern, and you brought a bunch of things back from this bandit cave, if I remember right.
Yep.
Correct?
Mhm.
Yeah. Like what?
Oh,
We wrote it in the Charlie Treasure, right?
I just thought, would be enough to, like that's it.
Oh, no.
So,
Yeah, go ahead. Normal stuff.
Stuff that's
Well,
things of important things.
Well, there was things of semi-importance to your present endeavors, and I'm not going to remind you what they are.
6 comfy chairs. No, that was stuff that was in there.
Many major things of import.
We didn't write it in the party treasure. Where did we write it?
No, I looked at it. I'm with you, John. It's like, well, Seek Company Chairs did a large bed. No, that we didn't take. We weren't moving any beds from the bandit camp.
I know we had the chair or the table. Where is it?
Yeah, I think there was a table.
Yeah.
We took the dray, or figured that whatever it was, we could move it to the dray, and I think there was a table, and I think there were
Yeah, 'cause we carried
there
all
probably were some chairs.
carried all the
Yeah.
stuff on the table out to the dray.
Mm-hmm.
There was the big chest.
I don't know that we have a party treasure, but
Yeah, you do.
okay.
Yeah,
But we did have a I don't know, and I don't know if it's in there, but we have I wrote the scimitars, daggers, light crossbows, heavy crossbows, crossbow bolts all down on in the chat log there.
Yeah, let's just say this. This should be in the chat log.
Here, I'll put
seen
the
that too.
party treasure.
So we have
That wouldn't be that encounter because that was only
yeah,
6 or 8.
It was whatever the most recent encounter was.
Yep.
All right. Oh yeah,
I
'cause
mean,
that
we
one dude
did.
had- I know all that.
This is the crate full of liquor.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is in the party treasure right here. 6 comfy chairs, 2 double something, and 1 large bed. 2 double beds is what I'm guessing.
I thought that was what was left in the inn that was good.
Oh, okay, that could be what's done that too. But I mean, that's
Yeah,
in the party
I
treasure. Is my
think that-
point.
Yep.
Yeah, there's like 1 gold, 1 silver, 1 copper in the party treasure. Too.
Yeah, because we
That's because
divided
you
it
split
up.
your treasure.
And then
All right.
oh, of course, there's where the Dre shop is too.
Yep.
I was looking at my personal notes for that, but it's in the party treasure. All right, so yeah, and then we got 13 scimitars, 6 daggers, 9 light crossbows, 2 heavy crossbows, and 160 crossbow bolts.
Yep.
Have any of the people we've met in the town, have we established enough of a relationship to just show up and without having to haggle and get some compensation for slightly used weapons and such? Or do we have to go through that whole stuff?
So are we back in the Waterdeep map? Oh no, we're not. Okay.
Yes,
Oh, we
you
should
can
be. Okay. All
Go
right.
back to Troll Skull
We're in
Alley or to the
Charles
go back
Call
to the
Manor,
tavern.
yeah.
Troll Skull
We're back
Tavern
at-
thingy.
Yeah,
Troll
we're back
Skull
at our
Manor,
house.
I mean. Alrighty.
Oh, here on the bottom.
Oh, that's the fixed up one, isn't it? Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
wait, that one's too nice for ours.
Oh, oh,
Oh yeah,
Bam.
on the bottom. There we are, unfinished. There we go. That looks like it. Ah, yes, home sweet piece of crap. Home sweet,
while you
home
were
sweet
gone-
pile of rubbish.
While you were gone, Volo and his friends came in and tidied up and made everything nice and fixed the windows, put a fresh coat of paint on it.
Left everything strewn up at the floors because that's not the kind of work they do.
Yeah, they left. Yeah, a lot of wine bottles on the floor, but bards,
All right, so yeah. So is there any way we can just like sell some of the items that we have?
yeah, sure.
We have made some contacts. I just want to know. I'm curious how much role playing you want to do for that.
All right. So let's get Elric live, right? And then we can role play as much as you want for this session, or we can we can move story forward. We can use role playing to move story forward. I can throw Demogorgon on it. It's up to you guys.
Timo Gorgon. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm very kidding. I don't mean that at all.
All right. So
What do you think we are,
Maybe
Stranger Things?
later.
Man?
Yeah, I'm down for fact.
So I've done a little research, and of course, Raise that is an
That
expensive
neither.
spell to cast. 1,250 gold pieces, according to all the information I found.
To spell. Okay. Yep.
So it is an expensive spell.
Yeah. I figured it was going to be around 1,000. so I wasn't too far off.
So,
That's what I was figuring.
Where's
so
my-
too, right?
Does have money in his pockets.
Where is Zaid? All right, Zaid, why are you hiding? Ah, there he is. Bloop. Oh, and I'm already on the
Yeah,
map too, so I don't know what the hell happened.
The 6 comfy chairs, 2 double beds, and a large bed. I think that's what we got from your parents redoing their
Is that what we did?
suburb
Get extra stuff from them,
hall.
Oh yeah, right.
from their redoing their summer villa or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Redecorating. Oh, these things are just so last season.
So there is also the if we had enough hands, we could make our way to my parents' the Roaring Horn Villa, and you know, get in there while perhaps everyone's asleep or no one's home, and perhaps borrow a few things.
well, it takes you 2 days to get back to town, which puts you at day 5 since you dropped the paintings off.
Okay. So we'll go back and check that out too, because that was how much time was it supposed to be? Was it 5 or was it
4.
Okay, yeah.
4.
All right, so we'll check that out first and see if we got enough money there to do that. I think would have close to that because I think it was gonna get at least that, like at least 1,000 and something, but I don't remember how much.
Yeah, that was what you were hoping. And let me double check my little note here.
Well, Zaid, certainly you could use your silvered tongue to try to maximize the amount of money we get from that. Understanding that obviously we're not going to get, as much as we probably need, but
You mean for the paintings?
yeah.
Yeah.
Return should be.
Well, we already did
We
do
kinda-
that, so.
Yeah, so you return
okay.
to the painting place, and the curator of the place is happy to see you because he has good news. It appears that one of the paintings you had found was significantly more valuable than he had thought, maybe 100, 200 gold pieces if you were lucky, but it actually sold for 500 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. It sold for so much. It woke up our friend. Thank you so much. It's a miracle.
And that would have been the one of Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
The Silvery Moon painting fetched a nice 900 gold pieces.
Ooh, nice. Okay. So that'll give us enough to bring him back at least, or at least have the spell cast somewhere.
The Luskin painting sold for 50 gold pieces.
Okay, so 900.
Well, no one likes Luskin anyway.
For
And-
Silvery Moon.
After some research, I determined that the picture of the city was a semi-famous piece called Winter Over Neverwinter, and I put it up for auction. It'll be taking place in 3 days. I expect it'll do quite well.
Ah, very good, very good. Yes, yes. You can be sure that if we have any art pieces in the future, you will be. Somebody is calling me. You will be the first to that will come to.
That is much appreciated. I appreciate doing business with you.
And that was.
You'll get first refusal.
Yeah. Oh my God! Really? Don't make me close my Facebook. Okay, hang on. I'm closing Facebook.
No, the end is nigh.
Closing Facebook. Closing Facebook.
The second Mayan calendar ended today. No, I'm kidding.
Did it?
There's
I wasn't keeping track of that.
Oh,
I'll have to take it off the wall and replace it with the next Mayan calendar.
I got a question, guys.
Yes.
Does anybody have a exceptionally high passive perception.
No, mine's only a 13.
I think Socks does. No, I guess not.
But-
Nope.
Mine's a 13 as well.
Ulrich
Yours
would
is
have.
50?
Ulrich doesn't, and he's dead anyway. So, but minus 13, and everybody's just 13 basically.
Everyone's just 13. Well,
Yep.
that's just unbelievably sad. All right. So, continue on your way. You do your things, all your paintings. You return to what, the inn, or you go take Alric to the.
We're gonna take Ulrich to the temple as soon as we can once we get the money from the paint guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What temple?
Just out of curiosity, which temple are we going to?
That's a good question.
Is there any that are friendly to Bahamut?
Temple of Tyre, I know for
To
sure.
the what?
Friendly to
I'm pretty
Bahamut.
certain it's
Oh,
Temple of
Bahamut,
Tyre.
okay.
Bahamut.
Yeah.
So
Almost
tier.
all the
Bahamut,
good
Bahamut,
gods,
Bahamut.
probably, unless they don't know dragons.
Yeah, there's also there's a temple inside Waterdeep too that is basically a temple of kind of like all cultures, of all like goodly gods. I think it might even be
So-
to some of the not so goodly gods even, but
Kind of a non-denominational but generally good God temple.
something like that maybe.
Well, there. We'll go there.
Um,
Called the Pantheon. Worship any god in the Pantheon. And then each god would have their own pillar or something. Yeah. Anyways. You had enough to pay for the services?
Waterdeep had a
Asshole.
huge. Yeah, we do. We have. We've got enough of. We've.
And you decided on a temple.
I'm trying to decide who should we take him to.
Did he have any,
I think we should just take him to.
Association.
I think we should just take him to like the Temple of Lathander or something like that, because in order to, I guess we could take him to the Tempest, because he was kind of a warrior,
Yeah. Or unless there's a dwarven god
The
temple.
only noticeable stuff on me is
Second?
my gauntlets.
Yeah, but they would be able to tell by your knuckles. Anybody that's done
My-
open hand attacks for any length of time should have some kind of knuckles that are depicting
They're
that.
actually just big calluses.
your gauntlets of no particular kind, any kind of power?
Yeah. I guess they are bracers, not gauntlets.
Bracers,
My
yeah,
bad,
yeah.
My bad, yeah.
But Lathander's
Sure.
just an overall like a good god type of thing. So god of light. So
Good guy.
good god of
Pretty
light
cool
type of
guy.
guy. Yeah.
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 All right, that's fine. That's fine. How far is that from the inn? I won't-
Oh, it's a good question.
Time for the city map.
Time for the city map. Hey.
Map of the city. Map of the city.
You guys who know the 5e a lot better than I do, is there any kind of magic item would serve sort of as a destination finder? Kind of like you put in, okay, I want to find my way to, and if it's a GPS, but only for something that's known, not for stuff that would be
Yeah.
unknown. I mean something that would be very practical. I want to find my way to
Call it a
Lathander Temple.
map.
Okay.
Call it a map, sir.
Yeah, you could
I would-
you could probably just have a magical map that it would do that.
And MPOs. Magical positioning.
Yeah.
FPS.
Like the map on-
the map. On the
Yeah.
map.
Like the map on Dora the Explorer.
First of all, you have to go
Can
past the
you
bloody
say
fist.
No. Can you say
An
demigod?
intelligent, evil map with a very high ego. Who possesses a weak-willed party member and leads the foolish adventurers on suicidal missions that they somehow bumble their way through. Perfect.
Talking about us.
Well, that's a good one. We should find that.
Swipe or no swiping.
Yeah.
Oh, you've updated the map. It has all sorts of little stuff on it now.
Yeah, that's basically every place that, like, well, not every place of note, but that's every place that we've kind of taken note of that we passed by, or that's like, if you look, like, the little signs are shops, and the beer mugs are inns, like, you know,
Okay.
inns or
Mhm.
taverns, and ones with just
Nice.
just a candle is like just an inn type of thing, or like a flop house type deal. You know, that doesn't really have much of a tavern, but it's got an inn.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, in Troll Skull Alley, we're probably relatively far away from any of the nice places.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Probably. We probably need to go to
Probably way far from what?
anything nice, like
Hey,
super
it's the
nice.
North Ward. It
Any
ain't
of the
Oh,
big-
actually, oh yeah, actually, no, we're not too far from my house. Actually, no, this is actually a fairly nice area. Actually, now that I think about it,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I was
It's just
thinking,
Okay.
that dirty ass Troll Skull Alley bringing down the property values.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm,
That's true.
Okay.
Oh man. Yeah. So there's a temple to Tyr, which we can
Mhm.
do that. But we could let's take them to that one. It's the
Okay.
it's called the House of Two. No, that's the monastery. Oh yeah, let's take them to there. Maybe they can help them too, because it's a monastery to Tyr, and you know they would have monks there. So
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
Would they have priests? So I mean, monks don't cast resurrect or
they would still have
raise
priests,
dead
I would
spells.
imagine.
Do
But yeah, I would imagine. I mean,
Would you know that?
Uh,
Your Zaid would Zaid know that
I mean,
for sure.
I think you would know that monasteries are full of religious zealots, just like churches.
So now,
So it's
now
as
we
good a
know
bet
how
as
Zaid
any.
feels about religion
So it's as
in
good a bet as
general.
any.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. We'll take them to the temple.
And
To the
whatever.
temple you go.
Okay,
Perfect.
we're going to the Hall of Justice, or actually the Halls of Justice, but you know.
The halls of justice.
Meanwhile, at the Halls of Justice.
Meanwhile, the Hall of Justice.
All right.
Aquaman
See,
sits there alone.
Drag his body up. I assume you're using the dray.
Yes. Yep.
And you're just gonna pay your own wages for the day.
Yeah, I'll do that again.
Well,
Which
we'll
means
take the-
which means I'm
or
really
anyone who
paying.
wants
Which
to
means
ride
I'm
along
really
with the
losing my
script.
wages plus the whatever I owe Noah. But
I mean, as long as you're
it's-
like, yeah, I went here and here and here and paid him for it. You know,
so let me do a
going
lingering
better tip deal.
line. No snapping. Linger. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Let me zoom in just a hair. Okay. So this is what we're doing. Oh, wait, wrong thing. Stop it. There we go.
Do, 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 do. And you can make really great time on the main
There we go.
road.
That'd be about roughly our
Uh-huh.
route.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Only 8,236 feet away.
Yeah. Good half hour, 45 minutes, depending on traffic. Let's see, Brian. Why don't you roll a landcraft navigation control roll, something, whatever it is. Use your skill.
Roughly,
We'll give it a complexity of. We'll go with DC 10, but for every point above DC 10 you get, you manage to knock like 2 minutes off your trip.
So yeah, the
half hour otherwise.
fastest we can
If you
get
fail it,
there,
though,
fastest possible we can get there is probably around like 20 minutes or so. Actually, closer to. No, yeah, you're right. Actually, closer to 30 minutes, I would think.
yeah. And
Uh,
then
For every
these
point
guys only
above,
go
you
by.
like you run over an old lady
Yeah.
or push
So we'll
some
make
kids
for
to
every
the
point above
side.
we get, it's one minute taken off the trip time, and then any fails for every point below adds 2 minutes to the trip time. There we go. Fun.
okay. All right, and I'm gonna do. Should I do wisdom since animal handling is wisdom, or should I do charisma
Uh,
You mean
for my land vehicle? Is what I'm saying.
well, would you just want to roll animal handling itself?
yeah.
Well,
I thought-
I have proficiency in land vehicles. It gives me one more point.
I got you.
So I mean,
Uh,
I could, but I mean,
Well, just add them.
but that's if I do wisdom, then it'll be more than the animal handling. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so let's go ahead and let you use charisma as you're talking people out of the way. Instead of handling the horse, you're kind of distracting people and moving them out of the way as you go.
Perfect. All right. In that case,
For some reason, I have proficiency in animal handling. Can I give him some assistance in
to give me advantage.
helping the dray to give you advantage, helping with hold while you're doing that? I'm helping hold the reins, talking nicely to the dray horse,
Keeping the horse
and all
calm.
that. I didn't realize that. Yeah. So by doing
Yeah,
that,
sure.
I'm assisting you on that. Anyway.
Great. You don't need it, but yeah, I mean, if he wants to roll another die, he could score a 20 and,
Just to see, yeah.
get there a little fast.
I will take it to see for sure. Oh, even better.
All right.
Even
You
better.
get there 2 minutes faster than you had before. So it's a DC 10, that's 12, 14 minutes quicker than the 30 minutes you expected. All
Nice.
right.
Nice.
Made
Nice.
really good time. And to get there, you had
So
your
we were
tempo.
basically able to travel at a fast pace, even despite the crowds.
Yeah. You managed to work
Nice.
your way around it. Maybe you maneuvered down an alley.
I'm
where there
like,
was a heavy
good
spot.
job, Elijah. You're a natural at this. Maybe you should drive a dray too. I mean, double our money. Eh?
Maybe it.
I mean,
Yeah.
who's your competition?
Any-
Tim?
It's a true point. I always need a second job's a good idea.
Would you just like to spend your gold and be on with it, or do you want to role play with the priest at the temple?
I will just, I will like, we could role play a little bit. I mean,
Okay.
we
Get to the
could
temple.
just kind of like
Spear everywhere.
maybe tell him like, explain what was happening and how we uncovered, some vile deeds going in the goings about in the underbellies of Waterdeep here, and he had
Explain
run
how you
into
smell like
some
the
problems, And what's that?
Faster. I don't have all day.
Yeah. I say, well, he's a warrior for justice, so we figured that if there's any way that you could help us out and bring him back. He's only been dead for the better part of a day, perhaps 2 days. Yeah, the better part of 2 days. That's what I meant. Yeah, 2 days.
And I
My
cast
body
Filler Pulls on him.
settles, a fart releases from my corpse.
You should be all out of
Hold on,
gas
hold on,
by this point.
hold on. I'm going to ask you to roll a 6-sider and pick odd or even for that, Isaac.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Pick odd or even and roll a 6-sider.
Evens.
All right.
Is this wait? Is odd is loud and even's a squeaker or what?
Apparently, Stocks doesn't get all the soap out and bubbles.
Bubbles.
All right. which of course offends the young acolyte. And he rushes you off into a little waiting area, and another couple acolytes come and they take Alec's body, and um, they're like, "Has he been cleaned?"
Oh yes, he's been
That's
cleaned.
And yet he
Yes.
still smells this bad. Unbelievable.
Yes,
Quickly,
he could stand to be cleaner. I mean, if there was such a thing to do, if that was a
they
proper
rush
thing
you
to
off.
do, of course.
The acolyte leaves you in the room. As he leaves, you hear the door click shut and then lock. Lock in a stone room, some benches, you know, some engravings, a tear on the walls. Nothing spectacular. It's a boring, dumb place. And you wait, and you wait, and you wait. For about an hour, there's a clicking of a key in the door. Door opens, and an older priest in armor comes in and he looks you over and says, "You brought the dwarf, yes?"
yes.
Oh yes.
Hmm. Body's been cleansed. Church will be needing a contribution to continue with the returning of the soul to the unfortunate's form.
I will say, well, we do have a contribution for you, of course. We're quite unsure of how much this contribution should be, but I wondered if since he was performing this act in the name of justice, that we might be able to uh, receive some reduction on what it might normally cost to bring someone back from the dead.
Are you attempting to do anything that would require a roll, sir? Persuasion, perhaps.
I'm
Intimidation. I
gonna
feel like
I'm
you're
gonna
trying.
I'm gonna say no on the persuasion. I'm gonna say no on anything, like no roll. I'm just going to kind of let his conscience be the guide, and if it is, it is. If it isn't, we'll pay it. That kind of thing.
You don't trust the dice, do you?
Well, I kind of feel like persuasion is almost borderline deception in this case. So you know.
All right, all right, all right. So,
It just
tells you
depends if you believe it yourself.
True, yeah.
tells you each acolyte will come in with a bag, and you can put 100 gold in each bag. And he walks out.
Okay.
Door locks. A little while later, a kid comes in, holds open a bag, counts them as you drop them in. He
All
leaves, another one comes in. This happens 12
1,
times.
2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I lost track.
Do you attempt to short them at all?
No, I wouldn't. Does anybody else?
After
I don't know.
12 1.
I guess Ulrich speak for Socks, and does Socks try to palm anything?
No.
Okay, all right.
So it's
Certainly,
like,
certainly where I come from, you don't screw with the religious people then the Underdark. Not a good idea.
there's actually like a tassel on like one of those big long tapestries, and she's like pawing at it.
So,
Huh?
after the 12th acolyte comes through and leaves, two more acolytes come in. One of them's got a little incense stick thing he's waving around. Another one's splashing a little bit of holy water through the room on each one of you. And then they give you a little blessing, a cheer, which does nothing because they're just acolytes. And they walk out and lock the door behind you. And hours go by. Hours.
Hey Zaid, could you tell us a story or play a song? This is kind of getting boring.
I will attempt to do something along those lines.
Give me a performance check.
Play a song and try my enthralling performance, that kind of thing. I've done better.
Done better. You've done better. You managed to
You're
pass the
you're
time
you're not in.
somewhat well.
Yeah, you passed time. You're not inspired by your surroundings.
Right.
I'll
So
just be sitting.
after
I'll just be sitting and praying. So
I've played the bigger rooms too. I must say.
after what seems like an eternity, and the door is unlocked, and a pair of acolytes come in. They tell you that follow them. Take you up a staircase, down a hall, into a room. Alric's there, squeaky friggin' clean. It smells like peppermint in the room, and he's
Why do
not
I feel like
away.
he's going to roll in the mud when he wakes up?
he's really rolling swill. What are you talking about?
He's
Yeah,
laying,
yes.
he's laying almost like in a death repose. His beard's combed out, everything's like nice and combed out, and he's got this really nice white robe on. And as you guys come into the room, the acolytes, are sleeping and stuff. And as they leave, one of them slams the door, immediately waking out.
Wait, waking Ulrich?
Yep.
No, just.
That is one weird ass ritual.
Settle down, my friend. Settle down. You'll be
Where's the
fine.
swill? Where's the swill? It was everywhere. It was
I'll
wonderful.
fight you all at once. I'll fight you.
Between together.
What
Fight
a
you all at
cup.
once.
I was happy.
Are we friends?
And I finally like look around and notice you guys. I'm like, huh? Elijah, Big C.
We do have some swill back at the inn, but glad to see you could join
You
us.
You should take it easy. You've been dead for a couple days now.
Been mostly dead for 2 days.
You're probably
It was all dead.
just
you're
sleep.
probably not gonna
That's true. He was all dead.
you're probably not gonna bounce back as quickly. You probably need to take it a little easy. Make sure all of your legs and arms and stuff work. I've seen this done before in the Underdark. People take a little while to bounce back.
And Ulrich's gonna stand up on the. I assume just like on a table sort of deal, like altar or something.
Yeah, like a stone slab, man.
And you said I'm naked, or just clean?
You're dead. No, you're in a white robe.
Oh, white robe.
Nice, soft, fresh
All
white
Rick the
robe.
White.
Is it
Your
like
hair's fully
kind of
clean.
constricting?
No, man, it's flowing
okay.
and stuff, man. You're all,
Okay, then
your
I.
beard, your hair's all been combed and it's all soft and stuff. It's going to be totally annoying to you, I'm sure, but that's perfect.
Yeah, I get up and
Your teeth are kind of feel squeaky.
We would say you look like the Almighty, but you look like Ulrich.
yeah, I'm like rubbing my finger over my teeth, like.
Yeah, you didn't know your fingernails were clear.
I feel like I'm missing. Oh yeah, I noticed my fingernails.
I
I smell
can't
myself
see
go.
my
"Ugh."
fingerprints. I can't see my fingerprints. They're-
No, man.
what did you do with my fingerprints?
I smell horrible. Is there like incense or anything nearby?
What's that?
Is there like incense or anything nearby?
No, but like I said, you do smell heavily of peppermint.
Oh yeah. I say I smell awful. I'm like, ugh. What happened to me?
Well, we have this dead deer you could rub on yourself, I guess. No, we don't have that with us. We left that behind.
I had a faint inkling. I don't know why that we have a great amount of swill. I don't know if it was a dream.
Well, we
Just
did
catching
make
you up.
make quite a bit of money. We did spend
But
quite
then
a
we
bit
spent it on you.
You.
That's sweet.
But don't worry about it. I couldn't leave you dead. You know, you still owe me a tab.
Dead. I sorry.
We put it up. We put it to a vote, and we decided that we'd be better bringing you back than leaving you dead.
So,
It was close.
Besides, if you were dead, then my drinking buddy would be, well, of course, Elijah, but and Tato here, but also Tim. So there's that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did I see Tim in heaven?
No. Tim is
after a
still
little
alive,
bit of
isn't he?
time, a priest comes in with acolytes. They usher you out. Just to tell you, he's still a little groggy from needs a little more rest. After a little while, they let you up, Belric. They give you your clothes and your gear back, and everything is immaculately cleaned and mended. And like, there's even a new pair of socks.
I don't
Um,
like this.
You're urged to dress quickly as you're ushered out to your friends.
You must have had clean clothes at one point.
Sorry about that.
When I left for college, I was about 20 years ago.
You haven't washed them since. Ah.
They get washed. It rains. I'm generally outside when it rains.
You notice the dwarf who usually moves stiffly like he's doing the robot is like walking off smooth and shit. His clothes ain't stuff no more.
Yeah, I can just do like a yoga, like kata. I'm just stretching. Yeah.
Crack.
Oh, that was it. Oh, that's good.
Do you want to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you got a fucking withdrawals? What? Yeah. That's the shit he was on it. Yeah, you got a little bit of a headache going on, man. You're really feeling like you need a drink pretty bad.
Yeah, gotta cure the hangover by drinking water. I'm having
Let's see.
withdrawals.
Let's see how long it takes you guys to get back to the inn then. Same, get up, make your roll.
Okay.
I can help again.
Okay.
All right. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me do this then. Cancel. All right, we'll do that.
Those pair ones.
Ooh, not as good this time.
Not as good. But you still managed to get there without, too
Killing
much.
anybody? Running over anybody?
Yeah. Well, you get there, it doesn't take you longer than it normally would by much, so this wasn't the spectacular
This wasn't
maneuvering
the
of
speedy route.
Yeah.
It was
So
almost the full half hour, basically, right?
you spent 28 minutes listening to the dwarf complain about having a headache and how bad he needs some swill.
Ah, yes. At about minute
Like punching walls randomly.
at about minute 27, I'll hand him a wine flask. So, be like,
I was gonna say, does anybody have anything on them?
I'd be like, it's not swill, but I suppose I can sacrifice it for you.
Any swill in a storm?
Please tell me it's water. Please tell me it's water.
No, it's wine. So he'll probably hate it because it's not swill.
Right.
It's
But
too
we could have the
refined
reverse
for his
Valentine.
tastes.
I take a sip and you see I physically cringe, but then I just start chugging it down like.
He's a swill snob.
Think of it as medicine.
So you're saying, Joe, he's a swill snob?
Yeah, sounds that way.
Color
man.
returns
Sounds
to my
that way.
face. No longer pale.
Yeah, it should
It'll
help with your headache. That's for sure. Settle your stomach a little bit.
Hair of the dog. It helps.
It's a whole pelt of
well,
the dog he needs.
Speaking of dogs. Roof, 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 roof. Dubis. What you doing, Dubis? Come here. Hi, boy. Come here.
So are we heading back to the manor?
Yes. Yep. So
Made it back 28 minutes later.
28
Down
minutes
here next
later. 28
sus-
minutes later.
When you get there, as you're rolling up, you notice that the sky's starting to get dark. Come out there to the west, as it appears a storm is rolling in from the sea there.
Oh, the ghost of Trollskull Manor haunts the night so cold, with a whisper and a wail, tales of treasure and gold. Anyways, yes, so.
Never mind the rats.
Something I've been working on. Something I've been working on. Never mind the rats. That could be a good lyric.
Because we have ourselves a cats.
Well, you don't want them to do that,
I
sir.
think I
You
think
don't
I'm
want them
learning.
to do it.
And her name is Socks. Quite fancy that. Oh, anyway, so. No, that's terrible.
So when you get back to Troll Skull Man, you guys walking in, Ulrich's like really eager to get us some swill. One of the 5 chairs that Kiro had managed to fix,
Mhm.
tips over, like just tips over as you walk in. Bangs real hard on the ground. Everyone make me a DC wisdom saving throw.
Wait, what's that? Wisdom?
D13 wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, everybody wants to see if they're scared again, right?
Wisdom save. Yep. Well, not an advantage, but I failed anyway.
Oh,
Uh,
what a miserable
I got a
fail.
3.
See that? Awesome. Thank you. Oh, you just
I-
finished. Oh, nice. All right. Nice. You're. Let's see what Jado can provide.
Zayd's a little scared, if not frightened. If he doesn't, I don't know if he has the frightened condition now, but he says, honey, we're home.
What's wrong with you, Big Z?
Jado.
yeah, it's just a
The chair
ghost.
fall over.
Yes,
It's
that's-
just a ghost. What the-
Yes, I believe that's what I'm afraid of.
Oh. Care about the furniture.
I mean,
establishment.
of course, I wouldn't be afraid. Perhaps I'll just wait outside.
Eh?
Joe, did we roll earlier to see if anybody had an inkling about what might be causing this, or have we already rolled for that back in the past?
Yeah, absolutely not.
I can't remember if we
did
did,
just-
but I kind of thought that I think the Zayd said that he thought it was a ghost or something, but I can't remember.
Or a poltergeist or something like that.
Yeah.
So Zayd's pretty shooken, but everyone else is all right. Aja, you can give me a survival check. DC 12. Right on the money.
Yeah, just as ordered.
You
Wow, 13 and 12, just both of those are exactly on point.
Try not to waste the good rolls.
kind of feel like investigating the situations. You wander up and you do notice that there's a number of small black oblong pellets on the floor near the chair that fell.
I'd need like an investigation or something, or could I point them out to other people who might be able to determine what they are, or do I just
You could absolutely point them out.
because it's like looks like there might be something here that's on the floor. These little black pellets, maybe they had something to do with it. It may not be supernatural. Dun dun dun.
Socks will immediately inform you that them are rat droppings.
Oh. Yeah, we just have a rat problem. Hey, nothing
Well, we knew that-
unusual about that.
We knew we had a rat problem. I guess
Oh,
is it possible that
So it's not a ghost then, right?
it would seem? I don't know. It would seem not from what Socks said and from what I noticed. Is it possible that these rats are smart enough to knock things over and make just general nuisance of themselves.
I have heard
I
stories.
mean,
of
immediately,
we know
as,
that-
as you're discussing this, there comes
Yeah.
quite a racket from the kitchen as it sounds like someone is out there banging pots and pans.
Oi! What's all that rocket? That's somebody kitchen.
I'm gonna check again. I'm gonna check again for myself, just out of, shits and giggles. Yeah,
Okay.
and Zane says, "Oh, there's those ghostly rats again in the kitchen."
So-
I'm going to the kitchen. That's where the swill is.
Yeah,
where
I'm gonna.
Scooter-
I'll accompany you to see. Elijah thinks that there's more here from her role than meets the eye.
So as
So,
the two of
yeah.
you go to the door, right? You open the door to the kitchen. I need you both to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
I will start strumming my guitar, my lute, nervously.
Ulrich loves
I would
Scooter.
make the point that we're kind of suspicious and kind of half expecting that there might be something up with these, but
Yep.
whatever. Well, there's a 17 anyway.
So you walk in, you see a pan fall. There's 3 pans on the floor. It's the first thing you notice. You see a pan fall off the wall and drop and hit these other pans. And it clatters a lot. It shakes out Ulrich a little bit. What Laja realizes is it looks like it just was, maybe the nails were loose or something that the pans were attached to or something because they're just like falling off the walls. Give me an investigation check, Laja.
Yeah, my absolute worst thing, but sure. That's why I was hoping other people would point it out. There we go. Well, a 9 for investigation.
Yeah. You see that the nails must have gotten weak with time or something because they're bent down, and maybe just the pans, the weight of the pans must have made them slide off. Bend them down so the pans just slide off. Must have been a coincidence.
Must have been a coincidence. Well, look there. This place is old, and it looks like there's some. I'm gonna guess that we can continue to expect these sort of things are going to happen with an old place, and we can probably continue to figure that there's going to be rats since we killed a bunch of them, but now we've seen rat droppings, and we certainly have seen rats here. So,
And that sentence is punctuated by the peal of thunder.
I'm not scared.
As
I get
lightning
thunder
strikes
rats. In
somewhere
fact,
to the west. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. Everyone can go to the bathroom. Maybe
All
a little
right.
5-minute be right back thingy.
The BRB.
I
Thank you, viewers, future people. BRB.
BNRBs.
You're going to BRBs.
I could be the green screen killer.
The green screen queen.
Green screen killer.
Oh, I don't know what the green. Oh, I see. Oh, cause like stealthiness.
Hide your greens. There's a green screen killer.
Don't kill my
That's
green
much more
screen.
difficult to set than it should be.
Don't kill
Yeah,
my
I
green
only eat
screen.
purple people.
Oh.
Speaking
I
of purple
said,
people,
Mr.
what
Purple
people
People, need to
want?
watch your life. He said eating purple people, and it sure is fine. Okay, we're live.
All right, welcome back.
What do you want
We
from
all
me?
took our little break, and we're back, and they, decided that they need to
Oh.
fix stuff. So there's a pretty heavy storm brewing, and you can hear the wind whipping outside. You can do things like take your time and take 20 to process that deer. Finally, Ulrich can try to find his way to some swill.
Oh,
You know, you settle in for the night. I don't know what y'all are gonna do, but the storm is
Lock
there.
the wine cellar.
I
Well,
What
I
do you
would
do with
think
the
I would
alcohol
think
you
that
found?
Lock
There's
that
any
up
left?
too.
Well, Alec don't know about it.
don't.
Is it?
I
Is
know
it?
we're locking it up in the wine cellar. We're gonna
Yeah, we do
sell
have-
that stuff when we open up.
Yeah, we certainly have we do have a place for it. That's for sure.
So
I'd want to batten down the hatches, if you will, go and make sure the windows are tight. And if there's a storm coming, we should try to do whatever we can to keep the storm outside and not inside.
so you guys spend some time and you kind of shut the shutters and lock everything down, and it's a real wing dinger. At points you're not sure if it's the storm or a magical battle going on out there. It's pretty intense, whatever it is. At some point throughout the night, you hear a huge, loud crash from the very upstairs.
Better go check it out.
Rushing up the stairs, you find
For
that
some reason, the
on
sound
the-
doesn't work.
in the attic there's a huge hole has been ripped in the roof, maybe 10 feet wide. Slightly smoldering. There's smoldering debris on the floor. It's pretty bad. Rain is pouring in, and the wind is just whipping.
Who was it that went up to check the attic?
Tato, I thought.
Tato.
Yeah, I think Elijah would head up there too, and probably arrive up after Tato, and
Forecast for tomorrow. Look
Um,
for partly sunny weather.
Yeah.
see, you've gotten Alexa all excited. Now she's even talking about the weather tomorrow. So between two of you, it's like, does
there's
this look
question
anything we
of-
can patch up quickly?
Maybe. There's another flash of light, and you see what looks to be someone flying through the air. Real quick, I'll accept a DC 12 perception check. Both of you. Suppose I should pay attention to the die rolls part of this.
Oh.
It's like, well, that's nice. Got here.
Ooh.
No,
Not
over
patch.
there, that way. Not you're looking the wrong way. Over that way.
Tato can't see the rains pelting him in the face.
You're pretty sure that that's a dude, and that last flash of lightning wasn't natural. Maybe he cast a lightning bolt.
So,
Looking
And-
around,
go ahead.
yeah, so you're pretty sure that's what happened. As far as patching the roof, you really can't patch it. It's like a 10-foot wide hole, but you do remember there being some tarps in the wine cellar.
in that perception roll, I said, could I tell anything more about the dude? Was it, is it just a flying
No, it's
wizard type
dark
thing?
shadow. Yeah, so it's probably a wizard. You're pretty sure it was a wizard, and you kind of think that's why I said you kind of think that flash of light wasn't so much a natural lightning bolt,
I'm gonna try to
but
refresh real
maybe
quick.
him throwing the lightning bolt, which gives you the information that he's probably a wizard or a sorcerer of some sort.
Okay, so Tadeo, I tell you that information. This looks pretty big. Do you want to try to get some tarps? Want to try to get some tarps and cover this up, or let it go until the rain blows itself out?
Well, if that was a sorcerer or somebody throwing a lightning bolt, do you think they meant to hit us?
Well, they would look like they were throwing other. There was a second one, that kind of lit up the sky, and that didn't hit us. What do you know about lightning bolts? How accurate are they?
Uh,
I mean, if he wanted to hit us, would he definitely hit us, or is it random?
I don't really know much about lightning bolts. That's
I
not my
don't
kind of
either.
magic.
So he could be an enemy. He could just be, I don't know, partying too hard.
I think we should probably go downstairs because if he was trying to hit us, then he probably could hit us from up here, especially now that he's got a hole so he can see us.
Good. All right. I think that's reasonable. Let's go and tell the others and inform them. So.
Yep.
Do you go downstairs?
Yep.
Tell the others,
Yep.
and then you do what?
Well, let's see what the others say. Maybe they have more of an idea about a lightning bolt.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead. Have your conversation. I look forward to hearing this conversation. And I'm excited to share in this brief expression of your role playing genius.
Just for reference, we did get a long rest between the battle and coming back here, correct?
Yes.
I thought
Yes,
we did. I
we
just
did.
wanted to make sure because me and Sox had our hit points still lower for some reason. I think maybe it was a token update thing issue, but I fixed it.
Right. Excellent. All right.
I'm thinking that maybe our silent rabbit magician may know something about this. When we were upstairs, it looked like we were struck by lightning and a big hole was blown in the roof. Through the hole, I could see, and then didn't see, but that there was a flying man or a woman, a flying person that might have been casting lightning. It didn't hit us again, but there was a real good indication that the lightning was being directed rather than just a natural storm. So we came down here not wanting to be targets and wanted to know what you would know about lightning casting, and if that's something that they would hit us with, or whether we should stay tight or whether we should try to fix the roof
Back
in the
thunder
storm.
interrupts you.
Uh,
Sorry. Got to keep this atmosphere going.
More thunder.
We could just
Yeah.
do you have any sound effects, Brian?
I have a thing right here, but it's on my end. It's not playing right. It's like doing the choppy thing again. Like whenever I do it in John's game or Joe's game, it's like choppy. I don't know why. Can you guys hear that?
I don't hear anything.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the sounds turned up. Oh. Somebody pressed a
Oh, what?
somebody pressed a greetings thing, but yeah. So there's the Thunder series. There's a Thunder Crash here.
Didn't hear it.
But we could just stay alert and prepare in case someone comes after us.
There, when Joe does
if
it,
the
it comes
storm
through
is
clear.
indeed maleficent.
When Joe does it, it comes through clear on my end. Hit the one that's called Thunder Series, Joe. It's called Weather Thunder Series down toward the bottom. Yeah, that one. No, it's still choppy on my end, but it's less choppy. It's less choppy when you do it than when I do it. Anyway, it's weird.
All right, so yeah. You have them tarps in the basement.
So go get some tarps and kind of patch up the hole.
It sounds like that's been proposed by one of the player characters who isn't here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what my guy would be. That's what I'm saying. I'm questioning it. So we should go get the tarps and patch up the hole. Like when somebody kind of like basically says that same thing, probably.
I like a nice misting. I don't like being wet. Like a waterfall.
I say, how about you guys patch up the hole and I will stand behind you and play this lute, cheering you on.
Okay.
Well, Alec, mind you that every time you've tried to take a sip of your ale, either someone has screamed, thunder has peeled, or you've had to go to the bathroom. So you've managed to barely get even a half a mug of this down, which is probably annoying you quite a bit.
Okay, in that case, I don't pick my tarp. I'm just sitting there, just like my hand holding the mug's just shaking. I'm just like, can I please just drink my swill? And I just start chugging it.
Excellent.
I spilled like half of it over my chest.
All right. Can I have a DC 11 perception check from you?
From me?
Yes, from you.
12.
Okay.
As you finally get a full, good-on pull of it, you can feel foam running down your beard and your mustache, and you realize
Unleash nature's
someone's
fury with
watered this swill down terribly, terribly bad.
I didn't know that was possible.
What is this? I just slowly stand up.
Which swill does he have?
Swill that was here in the end.
Ah, in the end. Okay. All right. Thanks.
This has been watered down. Who's pulling me leg? I know what good swill tastes like, and this is not it.
There's thunder. There's lightning. Our house has been struck. We possibly are under imminent attack by a sorcerer wizard. There are potentially there are definitely rats. There are potentially ghosts. And what really gets him is the fact that the swill's watered down. That's about right.
I don't know, but I'm going to be wherever kind of everybody else is at, just based on the idea that I don't want to stick
Be
around
alone?
by myself when there could be a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Okay,
you telling
so
me it's a wizard man who watered me swill down?
It was the ghost, probably. I hear they're trifle prankish.
Where is it? Where is it? Start punching
They're a
the
trifle
like,
what?
box.
Prankish.
Oh, prankish. Sorry.
practice.
Prickish.
I'm not
I've
hungry.
never been to Prague.
All right, that makes sense.
Prickish, prankish.
All right.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. So, so we've got a pissed off dwarf, we've got a terrified bard, and we got a very wet room up in the attic.
Okay, so I will like go and try to head toward the basement. I guess isn't that where you guys said the tarps were?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so.
So I will go and head toward the basement and say, "Well, come on, someone help me carry tarps."
All right. I'll help.
All right. All right. Alric, I need you to make a DC 13 perception check as they open the door.
No, not you, Tato. I need someone strong, like a woman. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I didn't say I was going to.
Strong enough for a woman, but gentle enough for a man.
But pH
As soon as they
balance.
open the cellar door, Alric, you smell alcohol. Like, you
Oh.
wrong. Immediately as soon as they open the door. It's not swill. Probably some type of whiskey or something. It's a strong smell. Those of you at the door a moment later will also smell the strong smell of alcohol from the basement. The two of you go down, start your way down the stairs.
Oh yes.
It's dark down there.
I'm like mesmerized.
I mean,
I
dark.
have
What are you
dark
gonna do about light there? They're human bard.
Human bard. I will. I don't know. Cast a light spell. I don't have a light spell. I don't know. I don't know that that can do anything about. I'll light a torch. I mean, or a lantern. I mean.
Okay.
I think I have a lantern. I think I have a lantern, not a torch. Hang on, one second. Yeah, a lamp. I have a lamp.
Okay, so you light your lamp. You guys go down into the thing. As you get down to the bottom of the stairs, you see that the box that you would put down here of alcohol, there are rats that chew, and one of the bottles has fallen and broken on the floor.
Oh.
And as soon as you come down to the light, you see them chewing, and they just scatter all over the place. Gone.
Scattered drunkenly away.
I'm like, oh, you poor rats. You have offended my friend. This won't be good.
I will now take a DC 11 perception check from everyone in the basement, cellar, whatever you want to call it.
Do this here.
Yeah. Someone else roll better than that.
Sorry, what was it? DC what? Oh, I hit the wrong thing.
11.
11. Okay.
All right. So,
I did not do so well with that. No.
so you guys do like watching the rats run around. Elric
I must
notices
still be
that
nervous about the ghosts.
there's a lot of rat poop down here, and you're almost certain it's in a pattern. Like if you could read, you'd be sure it was words.
Big Z, does that say something?
I'll look to see if I can tell if it says
What?
something.
After looking at it for a minute, you do deduce that it does indeed say something. It says "get out."
I say, well, shit.
Literally.
Get out. Big Z, this is our home.
Well, shite. Rat shite, indeed. Perhaps we should leave. Wait. I forgot. No, I know there's a ghost here. I already knew this. Business opportunity. Think, say it. Think.
That's all
How
back.
can we capitalize on a ghost who can not only be here and be an attraction, but also spell with rat shit?
I think it's curable.
Do you say, don't you, isn't it possible that the rats are spelling it themselves? I did note that there were some I didn't see anything written, but the chair that fell over seemed to have rat poop around it as well.
Wait.
And we've seen-
You were saying
Yeah.
you think there's no ghost?
I'm saying I'm not sure that there are ghosts. I don't want to. Zaid, you have a wonderful imagination, and I don't want to stint it at all. But I'm saying it's possible that it's just rats.
Rats that are smart enough to spell. This could be even
And
better
that
than a
would be
ghost.
scary in and of. It could be. Do we have anybody who has any skill dealing with rodents as far as trying to strike a deal with them, who they want us to get out? It seems.
I could strike them.
I've tried shooting a couple of them.
So I'm afraid your animal handling is a little bit better than my
real
own.
thirsty. Oh, we're getting real thirsty, and that watered down swill just ain't doing it for you.
Yeah, my eyes bloodshot.
Now, mind you, there's an entire case of alcohol down here. One bottle has fallen out and broken, and it was still strong.
I'm gonna walk to the case, grab a bottle, kicking rats out of the way.
Axe. Axe.
Well, they all scootered, right?
Stupid rats.
I'm going to do something and be like, I think I read about this once, and I'm going to pull out my pan flute, and I'm going to start playing my pan flute.
Okay.
And I look over to Logic. Your animal handling is much better than mine. Is there by chance a song that rats actually like?
Let me see.
You can tell where I'm going with this, can't you, Joe?
What?
Go ahead, Rich. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. There's one particularly large rat that I hear told of that likes the song "It's a Small World After All." You could try that.
I said Joe could probably. You can tell where I'm going with this, can't you, Joe?
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to do the Pied Piper things.
Yeah.
I mean, there's,
blind mice?
but you don't. Yeah, you don't have the exact pipe of the sewers, which does do that.
That's true, but I do have pan flute. I have a pan flute, which is similar.
Try your pan flute.
Yeah.
I can. Well, I mean, we certainly are not without rats in the Underdark.
Oh wait, I forgot
We
to do
kind
that.
of- So I can make the sounds that we, do to, when we don't want to fight the big giant rats, just to tell them to go on. So I can try doing that. I mean, you're the bard, but I can try that as far as to try to calm them down.
Come, little rodents, I'll take thee away.
Want to do anything with that, Joe?
So I'm gonna leave it right there.
Joe's just like, where the hell did this go?
Right, fuck you. So, now mind you, there's a hole in the roof. There's rat shit everywhere, and instead of getting tarps, you guys are singing a song. Okay. I didn't know this was, a musical, but continue by all means.
Elijah,
So would you- I
Elijah,
guess
something
we're just-
something tells me we better just grab some tarps and go. Like,
Fair enough.
I would
So
love
it's good. So,
DC 12%.
Every time we try to do something, there's lightning and thunder and rats. I don't know.
I will go into the basement because I know Ulrich went down there.
DC 12 perception check. There's
Yeah,
12. There's
yeah.
12. Just 12.
That's nice. No one else needs to make a friend. You got one. You faintly think you smell smoke.
Do you
Oh.
know direction?
I say, perhaps the lightning has caught the roof on fire. Let's go and try to douse it. Bring some alcohol,
Alright.
but not the more the swill kind, the watery kind, not the good stuff.
Not the stuff that's going to make the fire worse.
Yeah.
Not the stuff that's going to spread the fire.
Yes, that
Good idea.
The not that kind. Yes.
All right.
Someone's gonna grab the cask of swill.
Yeah, we'll try to get something up there, anyways.
You need at least a 15
I'll try.
strength to carry that, I would say. Anyone can handle that?
I got that.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. So you lug the cask of swill, and yeah, some of the roof itself was on fire, but the boards that had fallen where it actually got hit by the lightning and were smoldering is starting to take off a little bit, and the area is starting to fill up with smoke. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen
Right.
anyways, possibly sooner or later if nobody got up there and did something, but I wasn't sure if the rain was enough to put it out, so.
Yep. So the thick smoke is going to cause you, to possibly hack and cough. So we're going to go with a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. For those of you who have worked your way up.
Okay.
Alec, where are you, in the basement or upstairs to the attic? Did you stay behind?
Yeah, I'm just drinking. I'm vigorously drinking
Okay,
these
perfect.
bottles.
So
My
you
soul is free.
My soul is free. Nice.
Oh, Brian.
And I'm in the basement with Elric because
Yep.
I went down there following him. So I'm making sure he only drinks one bottle.
Okay.
Shit. I've been rolling like crap.
You both catch some smoke. Elijah, not too bad. You cough a little bit, but you manage not to spill the swill. You can attempt to splash it onto it from here, and that will be we'll say a improvised weapon attack of armor class 12. Or you can move forward, make an improvised weapon attack against armor class 10, but you have to succeed in another DC 12 Constitution saving throw to make it.
I'm looking for my improvised throw. I think I'll try to see if I can splash some of it from here. Not gonna dump the whole thing on it. So, see, that's this short sword, long sword, truncheon. I thought I had something set up as an improvised weapon, but I guess not.
Probably the truncheon. I believe your truncheon
yeah,
is set up
with
as
the truncheon.
improvised.
Okay. Oh, that's crap.
Yeah.
Sloshed some stuff there, and it. I probably didn't get too close to the smoldering stuff.
No, you slosh some stuff at your feet, right about at your feet, which is about where you feel like it belongs on the ground, but
All right,
doesn't quite serve
I'll
the
try
purpose.
to. I'll try to move. If it's not doing anything, I'll try to move closer and try it again.
Okay, go ahead and make that Constitution saving throw.
God damn it!
Oh, you're overfilled with coughing and hacking, and you cannot go on. Zane will have to step up and
I'll
save
just
the
try
end.
to. I'll just try to like take that cask and just like dump it over on the floor wherever the smoldering
Constitution
stuff
saving.
is. Yeah, that kind of thing. Oh gosh, gotta make another con save. Okay. Oh boy. Jeez Louise.
No. You should get up next to when you catch a huge hack of smoke. You go down too. You're coughing. You both are coughing after a minute. Rich, you're coming back around, and the fire's starting to spread. Better give me a shot at that. Another Constitution.
I'll be trying to yell for help with the coughs too. Like I'll be like, someone.
Oh,
Tino!
nice, Rich. Nice. Managed to somehow get a breath of semi-fresh air, which halts the spasming in your lungs, and have you've already moved forward, you managed to dump the remainder of the swill on top of the small flames that had begun to leap. There's a snap and a hiss and a little bit of steam as the rain
Cough
begins to
sputter.
wash the swill away. The smell of wood is heavy, wet, or smell of swill
Zane,
is even heavier.
let's agree not to try to do this again, okay?
Yes. We should have had the monk do it. He already died once.
The wind quickly cleans the smoke away, and you are now able to patch the roof.
Has the rain? I mean, if this is a quick storm, is it still pouring down rain, or
Oh,
has it abated a bit?
Friggin' pouring. This is a horrible storm. The
Okay,
sky is dark
not a
as
brief
far as you can
downpour.
see. Off over the harbor, it looks like you still see lightning bolts, and every once in a while, a blue or red flash blasts over there, which even adds to your thoughts that maybe something serious is going on over there. But after a short while, you manage to cover the roof with the tarps. I'm not going to make you make rolls for that because one of you is just going to fall off the roof. Okay, let's be honest.
That's absolutely true.
All right. So you manage to get the tarps up, and you find a few nails, and you improvise, pummel of a dagger or something to hammer them in to get the tarps into place. Get the last piece of tarp nailed down, slide back under. It's pretty wet down here, and you got a little bit of a mess, but the end's not on fire. This area still smells like smoke and is nasty, but once you get down into the, you know, third floor of the inn, because you were in the attic, it's not as bad. Um, you make it through the night. After maybe an hour, the storm finally starts to calm. It continues to rain throughout the night, though. The morning.
I say.
The morning.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say before we go to sleep or whatever, I'm gonna be like, Tato, remind me to hire a carpenter.
And an exterminator.
Maybe.
So, you
Or a
manage to get some
druid.
sleep.
Yeah, we could use a druid.
Yeah, good. So you manage to get some sleep. The morning comes, and it's actually a nice day. Probably like 72, 73 degrees. By the time the sun's up, it already starts to get warm. It probably tops out in the 70s. It's a little chilly in the morning, but it's all right. There's not like there's frost or anything. A little bit of dew would be the case, but no, everything's built from the storm. There's a gentle breeze coming off the ocean. It's got a warmness to it, which improves the day. And as the day goes on, it switches to a slightly cool breeze, which makes it a perfect day. You begin having furniture delivered fairly early. You're able to have a breakfast of venison and probably not much else. Some side rations, I guess. Um, yeah. What's on your agenda for the day?
I have no idea. I think we will see if we can track down a druid, maybe, or an animal handler, or something.
We can send Tim
I
down
wonder,
there.
guys. I wonder, guys. It seems like this. I definitely feel that the storm and the lightning flashes were, at least to some part, magical, and guided by at least one flying sorcerer that we've seen. Might we be able to find more information about it? I mean, if this happened over the whole city, there's probably going to be some buzz or information network about it.
He says that's true.
And
You're not supposed to be, casting powerful spells in Waterdeep without a permit. So perhaps it was related to somebody in the Mage Civilar or something.
it's something, and it would, if there's any way to find out whether our getting hit was random or whether we're being targeted. I kind of think that if we were being targeted, we would have gotten more hits during the night than just one. But I'd like to be sure about that, not just guessing.
And if we can get compensated.
Do we have insurance?
No, but surely if it was their fault, then they reasonably would be able to compensate us a little bit for the damage, if it's
Right.
if it's a legal matter.
I whatever you guys say. I mean, I'm not a city girl.
If it's not supposed to be happening in the city and it was allowed to be happening,
What about these rats? If we have
Hmm.
intelligence rats living in our basement or in our inn here, do we think we can just like talk to them? Do you think they understand common? I mean, they wrote common, so I mean, it's always.
That's
I'm trying to figure out. Maybe the wizards had something to do with the rats. Zay just kind of goes down this rabbit hole of making it all convoluted.
now if we
or
get
mouse
that
hole or
druid, if
whatever.
we get that druid here, they can probably speak with the rats.
Perhaps the ghost has possessed the wizard, and they're commanding the rats to tell us to get out. And, like just some crazy,
Okay, that's a bona fide rabbit hole. Okay.
Best bet
So-
with that is to find a druid so they can speak with the rats.
Druid for hire.
Right.
That sounds like a great idea.
You want to hire a druid? Is that what I'm getting?
Sounds like
Oh.
sounds like what we're
How
talking
do you
about.
propose to go about hiring a druid? I'm really interested to find out.
we go to the druid shop. Oh wait, no, there's no such thing.
Is there a in Waterdeep? Is there a place where an arboretum or a place that
I would guess that we
accommodates
could go to
people
this.
of a natural bent?
Yes, we could probably go to the Temple of the Seldarine, and they could point us in the right direction, perhaps, maybe.
Or the
There you go.
emerald? Is there a Emerald Enclave?
Again,
Hangout?
the Seldarine Temple is the the temple to the elven gods. So I mean, who knows nature better than elves? No offense, there, Laja. or
There are many.
I mean, it was a
nature has
compliment,
many-
I guess. So I don't know, but it was a racist compliment. So
It-
regardless,
It didn't feel like one.
Alric, you really need a 3-day-old barrel of ale.
Oh,
Yeah,
more
I
like
was gonna have to
13-year-old.
find a bar with some swill.
Do you feel, Elric? Do you feel a little better after your night hugging the keg?
I also put in.
Ah, yes.
I also
I
put
like-
in
I like-
chat the everybody gets 41 gold and 6 silver from the paintings.
Oh. I have like a small little flask, and I'm just like keep like hunching over and trying to get a little swig.
Except for the church of Tyr. They got 1,200.
Go to Ale. I mean, go to Ale. Go to the Temple of Seldarine, and they're an elven temple, and maybe they could point us in the direction of the Emerald Enclave or Druids, or well.
So that's your plan? You're going to go to this temple? And
But I think we
first
should.
and-
I think we should. Well, I think we should first go talk to the City Watch and ask about the fireworks.
Yep.
So you're just
Now,
going to find a random city
you-
guard patrol?
Don't
Or do you go to a gate?
say don't you bards have some sort of a news network for your stories and such? I mean, would the guard be more forthcoming, or we're going to a like the yawning portal or someplace where to find out some news?
I say the Yawning Portal is a good idea. I mean, almost everybody goes there, so sooner or later.
And we haven't fought a troll in a couple sessions.
Best bet. Okay, let's try that. Let's go to the portal, and everybody look for somebody with a pin that looks like a harp, and we will talk to somebody with a pin with a harp on it. Although I'm not one of them, so perhaps that would be a bad idea. But I mean, we can try. We can always try.
A pin that looks like a harp.
A harp, yes,
Okay.
like like stringed instrument.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know anything about this as my character. I don't think, being from the Underdark and all. So, okay,
Woody? I
are
don't know.
these?
So you guys are discussing what you're going to do,
Yeah, yeah.
and sitting around the table, kind of figuring it out. And window in the tap room flies open, and a little bird flies in and lands right in front of Zayd. And then you realize it appears to be like an origami bird.
Is it alive? Is
Origami.
right.
I will slowly reach over and try to pick it up.
You easily pick it up.
Okay, I will carefully unfold it.
Hey,
See if
hey,
there's a message in it.
and I give you that
It's
message.
a weird way to send a message, but I could imagine a magic user doing something like
How
that.
do I whisper again?
What's that?
How do I whisper again?
Oh, /W space and
Uh,
then start typing my name and then it should appear.
You just ripped that thing apart. You just killed it.
Oh
That was cool.
goodness, yes, you're probably right. I didn't think of it that way. Perhaps I can origami it back together. I don't know that I'm that skilled. I bet Socks could do it. She's very dexterous.
True.
Yep. Okay, so that worked.
Although, oh yeah, she does have opposable thumbs too. I always forget. She's so much
Right.
like a house cat.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. Well, it appears on our way to speak to the City Watch, perhaps we should see someone of the City Watch, or perhaps at the portal. On our way to those, we're going to go shopping. And then I turn toward Ulrich and pat him on the shoulder, and I say, "But especially for you, my friend."
Well, that's cryptic.
Well, we need some nice
You wanna-
clothes. Apparently, I've got a letter here. It says Rainier tells us we're a good bet, and we've got tickets to the opera. At least I believe that I have tickets to the opera. I imagine it's all of us. There's a
What is opera?
it's
Opera is it like a sports game?
Yes.
Kind of, I suppose, but not. So it's a singer. It's a singer.
Whoever can
It's a
sing,
type of singing.
whoever can sing louder.
It's a type of singing where
Huh.
they
Oh,
sing
Elric, guess what?
they sing very beautifully, but don't make much sense to most people.
You get to get washed up again.
Okay, so are you? Are you opera? Do you do opera then?
I don't do opera, but I like to watch it. Maybe I shouldn't have admitted that. Anyways, but yes, we all should probably get some nice clothing.
Nice duds, and Elric gets to take a bath again.
Like the sounds
Okay,
of that.
I've got my. So my dress that I had is that good enough or not
Probably
for my
yeah.
disguise dress?
I would imagine so. It was
If
like,
not,
it
I
was
get
nice.
one that.
It
If
was
not,
nice
I get
clothing.
one that looks like it.
Yeah.
I get to wear my pretty dress again and my hat.
Let's see. All right, so we gotta spend like. Should I just do regular price for fine clothes, Joe?
Sure.
So 15 gold each,
Sure. I mean,
and then Laja, you already have fine clothes, so I mean, and I probably have fine
well-
clothes too, because I know I do, but mine are probably all covered in soot and smell like smoke right now. So
Yep, I only have these clothes.
And plus, you know, who doesn't want to
Right.
shop for more clothes, right?
You go to the city guard. Go shopping or go to the
Yes.
city guard first?
We're gonna go to
Go
shop.
shop.
We're gonna go shopping and grab the clothes first. So we each get a suit of
Yeah.
fine clothes,
Okay.
and
Okay.
yeah, and then we'll go see the city guard. We'll probably just we can either go to like a headquarters type thing. I don't know where that exactly is, like city hall or whatever, but or we could go
Mm-hmm.
to just kind of ask one of the local, probably just stop a guard on the street, one of the city watchmen on the street, and say, "Hey, you heard about a ruckus over in the Troll Skull Alley the other night, or above the Troll Skull Alley, with maybe some mages and stuff fighting each other?" And,
Okay. So,
Lots of rain.
yeah, you managed to get to the clothing store without running into any guards, and you do your shopping. And it takes you, a good 3 hours, and then you head out and you wandered along. You don't run into any guards. You're almost back home, and you're starting to realize you're probably gonna have to go to like the gate or something
okay.
when a whole troop of guards comes around the corner.
Oh, okay.
And you recognize this uh, guard, Zaid. He's kind of, one of the sergeants in the area, and he's got a half dozen guards with him, and comes around the corner like they're kind of in a little bit of a hurry, gotten around the corner, and they almost run into you as they come around the corner.
Okay. And this is after we've got our clothes and stuff, right? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So you're carrying your bags and all that, and yeah.
Okay. I say, what's the hurry, Sergeant?
By the way, civilian, guardly stuff to do.
I say, well, could I impose for a moment and ask you about some goings on over in Troll Skull Alley the last night? There was some sort of battle or mage activity.
He stops and motions for the guards to keep going. He comes up and goes, "What are you speaking of there, civilian?"
I was like, well, I didn't really see Laja. What was it that you saw? There was a flying man and a lightning bolt, or Tato?
We were up on the third. We were up on the third floor, and there was a lightning had struck a huge hole in the roof. There was a lot of rain. We saw a flying man, and we saw lightning and electricity coming from this person. Possibly there were others. Happened quickly, but it seemed like there were different colors, not only white and yellow, but red and blue. Um, Seemed like quite violent, lasted for some time. We suspected it was magical in nature, at least partially.
Oh, nothing to worry about. A ship full of fireworks from Kuatar blew up in the harbor. I assure you, everything's fine. He turns and runs off with the rest of his guards.
Insight check.
I was gonna say, can I do
Actually-
that too? Yeah, I want to do that
You
too.
make your insight check.
All right. That dude is lying.
Yeah, you're absolutely certain he's lying.
Is it okay? Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely certain he's lying.
All right. So we'll head to the portal then, I guess. Oh wait, when are we supposed to wait? Are we supposed to do the theater tonight? Is that what the thing was?
It did say tonight.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll I guess if it's about that time for that, then we'll go do that. But if it's not, then
Nope.
we'll head to the portal first.
We'll drop your bags off at the Troll Skull and head to the Yawning Portal.
Yeah. Or yeah.
All right. Okay. You go drop off clothes, go to the Yawning Portal. Nothing happens. You get there. It's mid-afternoon, late afternoon. It's not super busy, but there's a decent amount of groups of people. There's some rough characters in a corner over there. There's some obvious tourists sitting up front by the pit, and there's a group of rough-looking fellows led by a female half-orc that you might have seen before. sitting at a table having some drinks.
I will.
Other than that, it's fairly.
Blink. I don't know what that was. I will
Did
say.
you tell us what the name of this group was, Brian? I'm sorry, Zaid. Did you tell us what the name of the group was, or did you just say look for people with a harp?
No, I just said look for people with the harp.
All right. Fair enough.
Wearing a harp pin.
So
You
we're
guys haven't
supposed to
got
look
the
for
theater
the.
yet.
What's that?
Rich, Rich said something in here, but you could probably get
Yeah.
something like that at the clothing store. For a few.
Yep,
gold,
that's what I
let's say.
thought. Well, when we went to the clothing
like-
store, I just was. Yeah. Okay, I
spend
just
like
deducted 5. Go ahead.
5? That's perfect.
That's
5 is
exactly what I
perfect.
said. Exactly.
Okay.
So we're supposed to look for these person with harp, these hipsters.
Yes.
Any hipsters in here? Are there any hipsters?
No. You're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do it subtly, like, and they're not hipsters. They call themselves the Harpers, but I'm not one of them. So they're kind of secretive, but open.
People
It's,
Well, your
it's
way
a little
sounds
strange.
staring at you now. Everyone.
You sound
staring.
your way
at
sounds less efficient.
Because
What?
you
What do you
said
want?
the hipsters.
You just yelled out, yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so like
Just
the whole
send me
bar is
at 'em.
now staring.
I say just go to the bar and have a drink, and I kind of walk away from everybody.
Okay.
And I play my lute like I'm getting ready to warm up for a performance or something, and
Mhm.
I'm going to look for anybody who appears to be rather gossipy.
Rather gossip.
Alric,
See
you
if I
want to
can-
get a drink?
See if I can find
I
anybody that
love
looks
a
extra
drink,
gossipy.
So you're wandering around. You notice a little booth kind of shadowed in the back. When you first walked in, you don't really see it until you wander around the pit a little bit. You see that there's a lone figure in that booth, and you just get a feeling like, yeah, that's a side quest giver right there.
I smell a.
I think
He has a
I
big
think I've
scroll.
discovered a side quest NPC.
Y'all see that question mark above his head floating there?
What did you say about
I spotted you from the gold question mark floating above your head.
So, Brian,
What did I say about what?
No, I was asking Joe about the table full of people with the orc at it.
The orc female?
yeah, what about it?
What did you say about it?
The orc female? Oh, you could potentially recognize her from your first night here, the orc female.
I'll probably go up to that table and say hi.
Okay. All right.
Look at Tato over
Perfect.
there.
Tato's going to go up to the orc female and say hi. Brian, you've just discovered someone. What do you want to do with that?
Before I go over to the quest giver, I will kind of try to motion to Laja, like try to get her attention a little bit, and Ulrich, and kind of like, just kind of say, like, I'm going to go over here and talk to, and kind of point toward the dude that I'm going, the direction I'm going, kind of thing.
Okay.
So
So
with the
either,
question mark over his
think,
head? Got it.
yeah, see this guy with the question mark? No, but I will like, try to like, motion that I'm going to talk to this guy. But I will still also be on the lookout for any kind of gossipy people.
Okay. So Tato, you walk up to the table with the orcs, and they see you coming. The orc and the rough-looking gentleman, they see you coming, and the orc stands up at her full 7 feet tall, puffs up her chest a little bit and goes, well, what can I do for you? lizard.
Was just coming over to say hi and say
Yeah,
bye.
not,
And
not into your type, lizard. Remember, it's female work. Sounds like a dude though.
may
I think
Muhammad's
it's male.
blessings be upon you.
Yeah. Why don't you I'd walk right through.
Oh, yeah, see, I don't know if anybody can read that on the stream, but I picked up a purse, a shawl. But the funny part is, Tato wants to make the smoochies with that orc glass.
All right. So Tato's talking to New York. Not doing so well. Brian, you're now sauntering up to the table. Is that what I'm gonna gather?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Just kind of like walk over there carefully, kind of like slowly, but yes, sauntery. Yes, but perhaps
So you approach the table.
it's
As you
more of a
get closer,
meander.
you see the figures absolutely dressed in all black, a wide brimmed hat, and a heavy cloak. They have a drink sitting in front of them, but their hands are in their lap, and they don't touch the drink at all during the time you are observing them and moving closer.
Okay, I will go over there,
Okay.
and I will place 2 silver down next to his drink or their drink, her drink, his or her drink, and I will place 2 silver down next to their drink and say the next one's on me. But what brings you in here, good sir, or ma'am? And I'm trying to like look to see if I can tell one way or the other if who it is or what like what it is. Could be the big wide brimmed hat. Could be a goblin for all I know.
You hear a slight sigh as the being lets out a breath. Probably was held for a moment. The head moves a slight bit, but not enough to look at you. And you hear a raspy voice underneath. Joe Silver, you assume my drink's swill?
Hey, it's damn good swill.
I
Yeah,
say,
if Ulrich heard that, he said something, but
hey, I say 2 silver should get you more than swill, and I say, but if I must, and I'll lay down 8 more silver, and I say this should buy you a respectable drink.
They motion for you to sit.
And I say, you caught my attention. I can tell from the question mark. No, so, I say, you caught my attention. What brings you to the portal?
It's a great question. Tato, you have offered their blessings of Bahamut upon the orc, and she kind of sneers a little bit at you, but she does thank you, and motions for her men back down. Did you notice they were like all half out of their seat? They're getting up to kick your yes, man. She goes, I appreciate your blessings. What
I
I'm
offered to
not
buy the
exact-
table around. Say,
Now you have our attention.
I said,
A round
You got-
table, if you will.
you guys look like the best ones in here to drink with. At least the ones that I could drink comfortably with.
Okay. Well, you order a round for the table, which costs you 5 gold pieces total.
All right.
But you managed to have a drink with the half orc and her rough looking friends. Zaid, you've asked your question, and the answer is simply I'm here to drink. Still not touching their drink or the silver. Hands have not left the lap except for to motion you to sit.
I say, I too am a drinker. Perhaps, perhaps you could impart upon me some knowledge that I could,
Oh.
that I could imbibe. Oh, what happened to Rich?
Loose.
Rich disappeared.
We lost Rich.
Elijah, lost to the Underdark. Oh,
I look
Oh.
over because I was drinking with Lodge. I'm like, where'd it go?
anyway. Where'd you go?
Lodge? Where'd you go?
I'm assuming that Alex ordering some swell.
Them drow
Oh,
are
yeah.
stealthy.
Yeah, I'm probably on
Spending
4 or
some
5
copper.
right now. How much am I down?
I don't know. Couple copper. I mean, it's a little better swill here, so it's 3 copper.
I'll just put a silver or a gold down for the night.
Oh, look at that big spender. Big spender. Welcome back. Welcome back.
It's good swill.
Welcome back.
Gotta leave him a tip.
Welcome back.
There he is. Oh,
Yeah, I was what
there he is.
I was wondering. I was boy that when it cut out, it was Joe had just said had let it open for Brian to respond, and there was this long pause.
Oh,
Wow,
man,
Yeah,
talk
Lodge just
about dramatic
disappeared.
pause.
I was a really
Okay.
dramatic pause.
Cato has gone to the table with the ruffians and has managed to buy drinks and sit down with them. Alec has
Mhm.
sat down with you and ordered the swill and paid with a gold piece for the night. The barmaid asked you if you'd like anything.
I would like to have. Let's see. What do you have? Any Drowian brandy, or do you have any? Do you have any Menzoberran light? Got to watch my figure.
You got the first 3 silver.
Oh, speaking of which, hold on. I know this is terrible timing, but Ed Greenwood has
Yes.
put out. Did you read that? He's put out a
seen
book
it.
about cocktails on DM's Guild.
Yes.
Him and Thetford. What's Jeremy Thetford? I can't remember. But they put out a book about cocktails in the Forgotten Realms.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I gotta get that. So, anyways, go to the DM's Guild, buy that book. Ed will thank you.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway,
Yeah. If nothing else, I don't think you.
it's yeah.
Um,
The PDF. I'll thank you.
so,
Yeah,
Brian-
Ed will appreciate it. Yeah.
conversation.
Me?
Yeah, you're up.
Oh, I will say you know, I'll repeat that. I'll be like I too am a drinker. Perhaps you could impart me with some knowledge that I could imbibe that would be useful.
What would make you think I have knowledge? Someone like you would find useful.
I say, well,
Oh, you is that a feather in your hat?
it is.
Do you call it macaroni?
No, I do not.
Lucky for you. I don't. Damn it, Rich.
Can you guys see Rich on the camera, by the way, or is it still cycling?
He said something about he's still cycling.
Okay, I just wondered because
And now that he's back, he's invisible.
Yeah.
Little train of thought. Jeez, old Pete. Yeah, they're
blame it on the ADD, baby.
well, he was for my no things.
So I placed a bet.
My ear
Ask
to drown.
Ulrich if he wants
Hear the
to.
horse piece.
Oh.
Hang on a second, Rich.
No problem.
There you are. There he is.
All right, he's back. All right. Yeah. So they say,
So,
what do you want? I'm just supposed to know things. Maybe you want me to put my ear to the ground and listen to the hoofbeats and track your enemies for you? Tell you how to grasp the stars and pull them from the sky? Them things don't work anymore. It's a modern world. Shush.
I miss it. Well, somebody over there is making commentary.
Yes, Samus. He goes, did you really just quote Joe Dirt? I
Yeah,
paraphrased Joe Dirt.
yeah. Paraphrase Joe Dirt.
Oh god.
I improvised and added to it.
I'm
You're
your
right.
sister, Joe. Anyway, I answer this.
It's a big rat.
All right, so go ahead,
But
Rich. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just I was talking with Alric, and we're how much you want to say bet that Tato will end up I don't know, wearing the gloves of of the that orc leader.
Oh, I
I
like this.
put I'll put 3 silvers that says he doesn't. He remains gloveless.
I'll put 5.
You're,
That he
so
makes
5
his
that.
gloved.
All right, I'll do that. Let's see.
horrible, horrible. So horrible. All right, so speaking of Tato, you've now sat with the ruffians and you're drinking with them. What do you want out of this situation? What are you hoping to gain here?
Information, of course. I'll be like, so what are you guys doing here in Waterford and at the bar? Or
Waterford?
wherever we are.
Drunk already, boys? They all laugh.
What are you doing here at the bar? Just drinking and having fun, or
Just drinking. But a hard night's work, if you know what I mean.
oh yeah, that was a hell of a storm. Were you guys out in it?
Yeah, well, you know, we had to move some crates around.
Yeah, we had lightning struck our place. We had to put out a fire and patch the roof.
Poor luck for you, you sob.
Notice, notice how he says we, and he didn't do a damn bit of it.
Right. So, Brian, you're there with your raspy voiced friend. How do you respond? There.
I say, well, certainly there must be something you know that a group of hardy travelers and wayward adventurer types could profit off of, and perhaps maybe you even know about maybe you've already had your ear to the grindstone, so to speak, and you've had
Ow.
and you've had your shush. You've had your damn it, Rich. I said, and you've heard of the goings on over in Troll Skull Alley where the mage fight was last night.
You I now offered up with the the individuals like mage fight. You say? Thought it was just a good old fashioned rip roaring thunderstorm. This is where you get the option to either walk away, persuade, or intimidate.
I am going to try to persuade.
All right.
I don't really have a high intimidation, but
Would you like to do anything to improve your chances?
I will say, well, you know, perhaps you don't have any rousing information for me, but you've been kind enough to speak with me, so I would like to play you a song, and I will begin strumming on my lute, and I will do my enthralling performance, where if I play for a minute. Anybody within 60 feet of me, has to make a charisma save versus DC 13.
Oh my god.
You make it.
Someone did.
No.
All right. And then if they fail,
And
or
if he fails, if they fail, they're charmed.
okay.
He's doing that thing again.
And I will try to. Then, as he's charmed, I will try to. If he's charmed, or if I believe he is, I won't really 100% know. But I will try to do the persuasion at that point, and try to get him to give me some information.
Oh.
So, I don't know if he's charmed, but if he is, then I might be able to make the persuasion check at advantage.
I secretly have a bonus initiated in my head for you.
Okay.
Your target number is 15.
Okay.
As soon as the dice rolls, I will hold up the bonus.
24. Okay. Yes. Okay. Nice.
And it's up.
So 27 total.
All right. So you've managed to be quite persuading. And they put their hands up and one hand up and hit the, muffle the strings of your instrument. Like, sit down. You're on way too much attention.
So I do that.
Mr. Underhill.
John, you're over here. You're drinking with the and they're there. They're pretty much making fun of you. They're talking jokes about wonder if you pull his tail off, it'll grow back. I heard barbecue iguana is really good. Shit like that. And they're laughing and although they're saying mean shit, it doesn't feel like they're saying it in a mean spirit, which is kind of weird, right? But almost slightly reminds you of dwarven insulting, but not quite as tasteful as dwarven insulting.
Right. I'll be like, so you guys were out last night, so you must have seen that fireworks boat explode in the harbor then, right?
One of the guys spits his drink out. 3 of them just start rolling laughing. And the one guy, and the guy who spits his drink out goes, firework boat, fires! And the other guys start laughing. Yeah.
I didn't believe that rumor either. Because I saw the mages fighting in the sky. You saw that too, right? You guys just saw that?
Mages fighting in the sky. One guy goes, I heard it was dragons. The other guy goes, no. The Griffin Riders caught some thieves and they had them wand of fireballs or something like that. And every one of them comes up with a more ridiculous excuse up to the one point where one of them is absolutely certain Timora was fighting Bane in the skies above the city last night. I mean, you get the full gambit of potentials.
Wow.
So
You hear
what was going on? You guys were out working in it.
they each one of them gives you a different story of what it potentially was. Like they all just got a theory, but none of them seen anything. So back over to Zaid. The figure leans forward, and you can see that they're not human. Their skin is slightly redder than you're accustomed from a human, and their smile is pointed, and their teeth are also slightly pointed. Their eyes are slits, black slits in a silvery mass behind the lids. The hair and eyelashes included are a shock of a deep purple. A glimmer catches your eye on the hat, which you first think is a buckle, but you realize it's just the light shining off a horn poking up from the side of the hat. Just a little tiny bit, little spike of one. There's a matching one on each side. The raspy voiced young lady says, Perhaps you can be of some use to me. See, I hear there's a unconventional individual not far from me. I might be willing to pay, a couple hundred gold dragons if this individual was reminded that rumors are impolite.
Ah, and who might this individual be?
I'll give you a name. It's a generic name, Bob Orange or something like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
Bob Orange.
Hmm.
the
Ah, yes,
address
I've
is
heard of this Bob Orange.
the address is a few blocks away, and you're fully expected to rough them up and send a message.
I said, well, if I'm going to rough someone up, I need some details.
To say that Bob owes the wrong people a little too much money. Now, considering that they are offering you 200 gold dragons, that implies that Bob owes him a lot of money. Mr. Orange
Yeah.
is in some serious debt.
I say, well, I will definitely go and have a talk with Bob.
I suggest order staff to his kneecaps. That's just me.
I say, ah, very well.
Oh, I'm sorry. I zoned out. I'm so sorry. I apologize. What was the question?
Quarterstaff to the kneecaps?
Alric,
Yeah, right.
Alric,
Busted kneecaps. Yeah, Ulrich's like
you and
slumped
Laja,
over. There's just mugs all around him.
Where did you get those? The bartender only came back 3 times. You are amazing.
I pull out another one. It's out of nowhere.
Wow.
He turns water into wine for a totally different reason.
this you guys don't know, but the reason why the spell was so cheap was because Alric had already secretly made a deal with a demon, and he gave up his soul, but now he can pull ales from hammer space.
Ah.
I've been paying this whole
Alright.
time.
Um, so, yeah, John, you're sitting with them, and you've heard these wild tales. You're beginning to feel like they're not really the type of people a priest of Bahamut should be spending too much time with. They're very rough and quite vulgar. Um, and like I said, they lack the class of dwarven humor for certain, and definitely can't match up to dragon humor.
What? Are you talking about
I will.
the group that's talking to Tato?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will thank them for their time and say, well, my drink's gone. I appreciated your time. I will be going back up to the bar now. Hope you have a pleasant evening. Yep.
They thank you for the drink and send you off with a little taunt of enjoy your night, iguana boy.
Alright.
They smack you,
Slide the
but
5
things
silver
like
over
that.
to Laja.
I look up at the bartender, and what next time they come in?
What's that,
Next time
Rich?
the bartender, I just say, I just nod, pull the silver in, and kind of push it forward and toward the bartender, and just say, did can I get a refill on this brandy? And Yeah, there's a lot of talk that I hear people asking questions about the, the tough weather last night and the fact that it'd be magical. Um, is that anything that you would have heard of?
Uh,
Ask the
there's been
bartender.
rumors swarming all day. Rumors swarming all day. Personally,
Does he have a
I think
Does he have a harp on him?
it does not. This is I
I
personally
didn't
think
think.
anything important about it. At worst, maybe it was just some wild magic or something. It tends to happen from time to time, but I think it was just a heavy storm, quite a maelstrom to be certain, and but definitely not the work of demons or devils or grand wizards or warlocks. I'm sure of it.
It's so good that Sox is looking after the tavern with Kiro, but she's so good at this perceptive, investigaty type of looky-loo type of stuff, and I'm just not as good
Oh,
as she
Kiro hasn't
is.
come back. Kiro has not been
Oh,
back.
okay, okay. Well, he's on the map, so I didn't know.
Yeah, I just
He's
don't want to lose his figure.
GM layer. I'm just kidding. Kind of
Oh, I
too.
ain't even looking at the map.
Anyway, yeah.
All right, so yeah, you I don't know if I'm on the right map page.
I kind of just pushed the silver there and said. Also, we were told
Here's the
that we
portal.
might be able to look at talk with some people who have a little harp on them. Do you see them coming here very often?
Oh God.
Is there anyone here?
Kind of gives you a confused look, pushes your coin back, and turns his back on you and walks away.
I guess he didn't.
It's supposed to be
Nice that he
subtly.
returned the coins, though.
Okay. So you regather together at a table where you're able to share the information you've gathered. You may go ahead and do that.
I'll put us over there.
I won 5 silver pieces because for you today, but I was rooting for you despite that. Nothing from the bartender.
I say,
He doesn't seem to know much.
I say, so you didn't see anybody with a harp pin, huh?
Nope, and he said he did. When I asked him, he didn't even seem to know what I was talking about. He just walked away.
You're not supposed to ask anybody. You're just supposed to look. It's bad to ask. They're like I said, they're secretive. You're supposed to be subtle about it.
Oh well, then at least someone knows that we're looking for him. Maybe they'll find out and seek us out.
Oh, this is true. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but at least it's not the alternative.
Well, your way seems very inefficient, Sade. What did you find out from Mr. Darkness?
I'm not quite sure, but I believe we have a lead. So after we attend the opera, then perhaps we'll go and talk to this Bob guy. I always find that it's
Bob
more.
guy?
I always,
Is that his name?
yeah, his name's Bob. Bob Orange.
Bob guy.
He's a local rumor mill, I suppose. But we're supposed to go and have a talk with him, and I do the air quotes,
What does that mean?
I say, well, it seems Bob is behind on some payments, and Bob's misfortune is our fortune.
So he's gonna give us money?
No, we're already going to get money for going and having a talk with Bob.
Oh.
Because he owes someone else money.
So I say, when people say "talk" with the quotations, that means that Ulrich's gonna talk with his fist.
Well. Oh, okay. Well,
something like that. I figure we'll offer Bob. Oh, sorry. I was good.
Yeah, well, Ulrich's good at that. He probably is itching to punch somebody.
I say, Ulrich, how focused are you, Ulrich?
How focused do you need me to be?
Could you just, like, I don't know, break a finger or two?
Of course.
See? Bob may be getting out of this better than he thought yet.
What do you think, Bob?
But I say,
You have really strange transactions.
I have I put in the chat too that it's for the gear we sold for the weapons
Okay.
and such. That's the 53 gold, 6 copper, and 6 silver each. Because I didn't figure it out earlier when I figured out the painting, so it took me a second because I was
Okay.
doing other stuff too.
All right.
Thank you very much. Always appreciate the money.
So let's go ahead and leave off with you guys leaving the yawning portal.
And heading toward the opera, or the light singer.
They
Yeah.
going to the opera or to go see Bob?
I think we're gonna go to the
Opera
opera
first.
first, right? If it's it's because it should be close to that time, I would imagine.
Back to the Troll Skull to get your fancy clothes on.
Yep. Get on our fancy clothes.
All right.
Fancy clothes are gonna be priest clothes with a nice tabard.
Investments.
Yep.
I'm Mr. Fancy Pants.
All right. There we go. We will leave off right there. I've made my notes. That was what? That was that episode 10?
That was episode. I don't know.
I think it was episode 8, honestly, because I've got my notes here and I got
Here,
7.
We're live on
And then I got
YouTube
episode
too.
8.
Session 10. Yeah.
Session 10. So I missed making notes on 8 and 9, apparently.
Yep.
Or something. But I
Session 10.
have it.
Um.
All right.
Yeah.
It was good, guys. Good. You guys got like absolutely nothing done, but it was fun.
Hey, we don't have to get stuff done.
We got
Hey,
plenty
we
done.
resurrected Ulrich. That's
the most important thing.
Big news.
All right.
My swill like Willy Wonka's heaven.
So, anyways, for all our viewers and future viewers and such, thanks for joining us on Action Surge, where imagination collides with the roll of the dice. We battled fearsome foes, or at least talked about battling fearsome foes. Bashing holes. Anyway, we forged unforgettable memories.
We'll battle.
Sooner or later, we'll battle fearsome foes and forge unforgettable memories together. As the session draws to a close. Yeah. As the session draws to a close, remember we didn't start the fire, and the journey never truly ends. Keep rolling those dice and weaving those tales. Farewell, and don't forget to check us out on Action Surge 5e, all of our platforms, including YouTube, X, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Like, subscribe, follow, Instagram, this, and give us do that stuff. Punch those like and subscribe buttons or whatever.
The little bell.
Yep, hit the bell for notifications. I guess I don't. Until
Mark
then,
cowbell.
may all your actions surge.
Leave a comment.
Leave comments. We love comments. You can tell us.
Cowbell.
You can tell us how okay we are. And until then, may all your actions surge.
There we
Da-da-da-da.
Gather round, adventurers bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey